So we've been at this for a number of years. We decided at an event that was being held, a Founders Day event for Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Our speaker challenged us to actually establish or start a Black cultural center. So out of that, we began to work on becoming a museum. And so in 1996, we officially became a museum. So over these last 20 plus years, we've been a museum, but we've been functioning as a museum without walls. And we now have an opportunity now at 1528 Pontiac Trail to move into a brick and mortar location. We're really excited. Oftentimes we give information, I do presentations, and I talk about making this dream a reality, and now it is going to be a reality. So one of the things we've done over about 5 or 6 years is that we partner with the Ann Arbor District Library, and we have what we call our Living Oral History Project. That's where we interview African Americans that have lived in the Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti area most of their lives. And so we started just by interviewing, and then we got a grant from the Michigan Humanities Council. And now then the next thing we did was an exhibit. And then the next thing we did after that was do a digital collection. So now if you go online and you listen to interviews and they mention a particular location, you can then click and go to that, see pictures or articles about that location. And so we have over 2,000. So that exhibit that we did with the grant from Michigan Humanities Council, that's going to be one of our first exhibits that we have on display. Paragon has been great. They've been very patient. We have, because you know when you do with construction, you think you're going to finish 1 month or 1 day, and it just keeps going. And so we've actually had to keep extending the time, and Paragon has been right there with us and very patient. We also went in and we said, okay, we need to send something out to make sure we have all the names correct on the wall, and so they was with us on that. So we've had several different times that they've given us proofs to go over because of the changes. And so they've been great through the whole process. Once again, this is a great way to highlight those people that have supported us. And so anybody that's given $1,000 or more, their name would be on the donor wall. And the first program we're going to have is going to be on March 7th, and we're inviting our donors to come to a kind of open house reception. So we've been working on this for a while with Paragon, and so I'm just looking forward to see it on that wall, and I'm sure our donors will be very excited and very pleased as well. We do have a website, and that's aachmuseum.org. And so once they do that, they can make donations. They can volunteer their time, and also they can just support our activities and programs. We have a program coming up in February. We have other programs throughout the year, so it'd be great if they could even support us just by coming and supporting our programs. I always use this statement: an idea without action remains a dream. And so while the idea was given to us or presented to us, somebody had to do the work and make sure we carried it through. And that's what's happened with our founding members and our board. There was an idea, but then work had to go behind that idea.